And yeah, we just have a real fun time, you know.
And while we're in
on that.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
He played good last game as well.
Welcome to maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
A look at San Diego's starting group. We've got Purdue, Money out there with baddest one. Then there's Smooth, and it's Taylor in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, Campbell is out there with Pierce. Then it's Woolridge. Then there's Prez. And it's Tavares in at the shooting guard. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help. In transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. It's deflected. Here's Lewis. It's blocked. Money passes to baddest one. 5 to shoot. Pass to Money. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Tavares. He's guarded by Purdue. It's Pierce on the wing. Passes it to Woolridge. Clock at 6. The three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Wildcats. It's a three-point game. The pass to Battiston. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. San Diego's shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Ejected by Taylor. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Texas.
And I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
And it led to them getting a bunch of points at the free throw line. So that aggressiveness caused foul trouble for their opponent. It was a great aggressive attitude that they played with.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Taylor against Campbell. Taylor kicks to Lewis. Pass to Battiston. 14 feet away, and good that time. Battiston's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Prez. He picked up 18 points in their last win again.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
It's Pierce on the wing. Lewis covering. Woolridge. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. And he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Taylor dishes to Lewis. Second chance shot. Pass to Purdue. And here is Taylor. The tray. And Pierce pulls it down. Pass to Campbell. It's deflected, but they recover it.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. Gets an open look and hits. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
It's stolen by Taylor. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. San Diego getting their last shot to go in. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of San Diego this year.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Now here is Woolridge. 23 points for him the last game again.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Here's Taylor after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's Allman. That shot is off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's the pass to Tavares. Down low. Here's Woolridge. Got a hand on it. Lewis outside. Now the pass to Money. No good with the layup.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
The putback, great positioning on the putback. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Right side, Taylor. it's tipped. They recover it.
And checking out the numbers for Baddest One. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 8th in blocks, 11th in steals. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. The franchise is checked in for the Trailblazers. And San Diego also making a switch. Macy's checked in. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pierce against Taylor. Pass to Charles. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix needs to get off her shot.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Baddest One passes to Macy. Off target with the open look. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Woolridge. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
Knocked away. Kicks it to Lewis. Unloads from 9. That's good on the jump shot. Lewis has got his second basket.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to Tavares. Passes to Pierce. There's the triple. No good that time. So San Diego will take it the other way. Purdue the pass to Taylor. Here's Baddest One. Here's covering. Jacks up a 3. Outside for Lewis. Goes back up. Campbell grabs the board. For Phoenix, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Woolridge's shot is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The pass to Purdue. And it's off from three-point range. Campbell against Taylor. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, if you believe that a point guard's defense is just as important as his offense, then these guys have been outstanding lately. The point guard steal leaders for the past 10 games. And you look at the chosen one, such quick hands, second in the NBA.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
Well, proactive style of defense is one thing, but using your smarts is another. They've got great anticipation of where that ball is going on any given play. They've read the scouting report.
Here's the quick. A 14-point game for him in the win again. Melo with it. Pass to the weight from downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Here's Allman. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's the waiter. 8 points his last outing. It's hauled in by San Diego. Baddest One's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lewis kicks to Taylor. Pass to Macy. Taylor taking his time here. Passes it to Macy. He shoots again. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Here's the quick. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That one drops for him. Baddest one's got 14.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
The pass to the Quick. Shoots the three. Another three for Phoenix.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Taylor. He started close at the top of the key. Lewis. It's blocked. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tavares. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And now San Diego on the break. That one misses. Here's the waiter. The franchise passes to the Quick. From deep. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Right back after this break. Just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Later out there with D. Then it's the franchise, it's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's the Quick in at the 3. To the paint. That's tipped. And now San Diego on the break. Here's Livingston. And he gets the whistle. Free throws coming up. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example. And there are many others, but in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That's foul number 2 for him. Now we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Taylor passes to Livingston. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go. San Diego trails by 7. Morris passes to Livingston. Good work there as it goes.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's the quick. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's the Waiter. Knocks down the 3-ball. The Waiter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
But they'll get another chance. Stolen. One-on-one fast break. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 10-point Phoenix lead.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Morris passes to Livingston. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to Charles. Fires from deep. Rebound by Macy. San Diego trails by 8. Inside, Morris. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Prez. Here's the franchise. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Morris looking over the floor. Passes it to Macy. Kicks to Taylor. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Phoenix calls timeout. So for the Trailblazers, Campbell, he's checked in for the franchise. Pierce comes in for Miller. And Woolridge subbed in for the quick. Phoenix leading by 6. Outside, Woolridge. He dishes it to Prez. There's the pass to Campbell. Now here's Prez. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected, but they recover it. Nice hit again. It's hauled in by San Diego.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Tipped away. And now San Diego on the break. Here's Macy. Pass to Nixon. Here's Livingston. Campbell defending. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Livingston.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
They grabbed their own miss. Campbell. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And San Diego decides to take their first time out here. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. And secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. Catching up on the changes for San Diego. Baddest one's checked in for the Wizard. Smooth comes in for Taylor. And Taylor subbed in for Morris. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Phoenix. They've been passed up, moving down. to the 4th spot.
Well, right now for the Wildcats, they were billed as a team to watch, and they've had some great wins this year, and they have a real chance to continue moving up that list.
Here's Campbell. He goes up again, and it's blocked. And Phoenix with another turnover here. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Well, you look at the baddest one. He'll be a starter if things stay the way they are now. He's sitting at the 4th position in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I hope they do stay that way. He's been so good this season. It really would be a shame if he missed out on a spot in the starting 5 for the East.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Knocks it loose. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's baddest one. He picked up 15 points in the last one again, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Lewis misses. Phoenix leading by 11. For 3, Pierce. Rebound by Mason. Here's Livingston. He's coming off a 10-point game again.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
D, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers on D. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Taylor. San Diego with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Down low, here's Allman. Outside for Lewis. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And a quick look at how San Diego's schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, then on Wednesday.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is the chance to create some separation.
The offensive rebound.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could...
Yes, you do. That's fucking disrespectful right there. God almighty, man. Listen, go on to play what you just did. You ain't feeling good. You just put Maven in a body casket. Damn, James. Absolutely fucked your shit up.
Stopped him on that one. Trailblazers leading by 9. Pass to Prez. All alone. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Lewis, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The free throw drops for Lewis. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. This is it to Woolridge. Shoots over Macy. Here's Lane. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Here's Taylor. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Baddest one. On the pass to Livingston. And that one is hammered home.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Tavares passes to Woolridge. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Woolridge has got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Baddest one. 18 points for him. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Pass to Lane. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just a good job here in the second, pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. The franchise is checked in for Campbell. Melo comes in for Pierce. And it's the quick in for Woolridge. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Taylor. Takes the 3. Prez with the rebound. Melo pass to the quick. It's stolen by Taylor. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Phoenix, 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Terry Stotts. Coach, what is going right for your team so far?
Well, we've got a lot of energy. Getting stops and getting runouts is the biggest difference.
And that gets your guards involved early in the offense. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Checking out Phoenix. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, look, they turn the ball over way too much. You can't do that in the NBA. Teams are just too talented. You can't give them that many possessions. Don't give away the entire game just by giving up an extra few possessions here and there. These guys need to come with more precision in the second half.
And that'll do it for our halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, baddest one has been exceptional here, guys.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at it.
Taking a look at San Diego. They've got Macy. Baddest one out there with Livingston. Then there's Smooth. And it's Taylor in at the point. No one near Prez as he lets it go. Offline from the top of the key. Livingston, the pass to Macy, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Woolridge, the pass to Campbell. Pass to Tavares. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tavares has got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awful.
They get it again, and Macy kicks to Lewis. There's baddest one. He's got 22. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Diego needs to get off a shot. Lewis misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Stripped it away. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Campbell looking to get back on track here. It's tipped. Lewis, left side. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time.
Take a break.
Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
And both free throws good for Lewis.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And Woolridge kicks to Pierce. They double up Pierce. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Campbell, the pass to Pierce. Here's Woolridge. He gets that one.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Here's against Taylor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For San Diego, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Phoenix calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Look at the numbers for Smooth. He's getting around 20 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And there's the pass to Woolridge. Over Taylor. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Trailblazers lead by 12. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for San Diego. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Baddest one to the middle. Here's Macy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The Waiters checked in for D. And San Diego also making a switch. Purdue, he's checked in for Livingston. And it's a foul called on Doc. That is his first foul of the game. The franchise is checked in for Prez. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Here's Campbell, and Campbell throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Outside, Lewis trains it from beyond the arc. Lewis has got 11 points.
Well, they brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
Pass to Campbell. Over Allman. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
San Diego trails by 15, and Pierce over to help. Here's Taylor. They grab their own miss.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Campbell kicks to Woolridge. Out to the wing. Pierce trying to break free. Campbell's shot's good. Campbell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Woolridge.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Phoenix, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes both free throws. San Diego trails by 19. Baddest one passes to Macy. Now Lewis. Pass to Macy. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Woolridge buries the long-range jumper. Woolridge has got 25 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Melo's checked in for the Trailblazers. The quick comes in for Pierce. And the free throw, no good. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on three?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that threes is going to be vital.
It's good on the putback.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Melo pass to the Waiter. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Taylor passes to Purdue. A three-pointer is right on target. Purdue's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Phoenix, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. That's good from Woolridge. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
San Diego trails by 17. Here's Baddest one. 24 points for him. Here's Taylor. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Woolridge, the pass to Mello. To the inside. Here's Charles. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Allman, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
To the paint. Here's Mello. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Trailblazers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And San Diego will go with a different look here. Livingston's checked in for the baddest one. The Wizard comes in for Smooth. Taylor's checked in for Purdue. And Morris subbed in for Taylor. And good on the second, so he makes them both. San Diego trails by 19. Stolen by Woolridge. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's the Waiter. Good on the triple. The Waiter's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the 3-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Morris with the ball. Now Mello defending. Morris passes to Livingston. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You take a look at San Diego. Season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now.
Well, right now for San Diego, got to be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
No doubt about it. They're one of the top teams everyone's talking about, top to bottom. Everyone in the organization, that means front office, coaches, players, just done an outstanding job this season.
Morris right side. And they get it. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And Phoenix making a change here. Tavares is checked in. Barber's checked in for San Diego. Stolen. And here's the fast break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A moment now to see the numbers for the Quick. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Diego trails by 21. We've got 1:18 left in the 3rd. Here's Barber. Taylor passes to Livingston. 6 to shoot. Here's Barber. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Barber's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Phoenix leading by 18. Passes it to Tavares. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Charles, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Perez is checked in for the Trailblazers. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter.
Get to it, get an extra possession.